our computer so I make sure that we're actually live. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday. That means we're live. I'm going to find our live video so I can read your guys' comments. Let me know where you guys are from so I can say hi to you guys. I'm from California, Northern California, not the real California, but like the not so real California, like what everyone thinks California's like. That's not where I'm from. All right, let's find this video. I'm not finding it. Are we connected to the internet? Good question. That's the first step. Okay, so today I'm hoping we're live. I can't really see over there, so we are making dollar store Mickey ears, and I'm really excited about it because I found some amazing things at the dollar store. And let me tell you, you do not have to spend a lot of money to make really cute ears for Christmas. All right, found me. All right, I got morning hair. That's okay, because we're hanging out. It's Thursday morning. This is what we do. We hang out on Thursday mornings. We make crafts or we do fun things. So I'm going to cut all the tags off these things and talk about what I found at the dollar store while I tell you guys some fun facts. All right? All right, people are saying good morning. Now I can read your guys' comments. New Hampshire. Yay, Catherine, this is her first time catching us live. So yes, we hang out usually around this time every Thursday morning. It's been working out pretty good on my end. I know that it doesn't work out for everyone on their end, but I'm hoping to add some more fun live times in the new year because it's just too much fun. I love hanging out with you guys. I love getting to know you guys and hearing your guys' funny stories, and it's just a different world than my other videos because we get to like chat about things. So if you guys don't know, in the live videos, we hang out for a really long time after the craft and we do like some fun talking time. So if you ever run into one of these videos and you see that it's like an hour long, don't run away. Watch the craft and then you can leave for the rest of it, or you can stick around to hear what we talked about. But we usually hang out for like a good hour sometimes, depending on if my phone is gonna die, depending on lots of different things. But oh, this one's gonna be real fun. Anything with bells on it on your head can get real annoying really fast, but hey. Okay, so to start, I found some headbands and a Santa hat. We call Santa hats over here because everything has to have Tay in it. These are the ornaments that we did not use last week. So last week we made these together. We made Mickey ornaments. So if you missed that video, go check that out. I feel like we're out of focus, but it might just be my streaming. I've got some fun things here to talk about. A couple fun things here to talk about. So, and then next week I have kind of a question. What you guys want to see next, I have got a couple things planned, but I was figuring I would just ask you guys what you guys want to see since you guys are my Thursday morning crew. I've got a few different ideas. So I know you guys mentioned the vinyl ornaments last week, that you wanted to see those, which is kind of time sensitive. We do need to get something like that up before Christmas. But it also is beneficial to know how to put vinyl on a round surface. So there's that one. I've been really wanting to do some Let's Try It's. So a Let's Try It window frame, iron-on picture frame, like the glass part of it. I saw someone saying that they can do it, so I wanted to try that. And I might be able to do all of these depending on what my week looks like or what the next couple weeks look like. They just might not be on Thursday mornings. So I think that was the two. But then also I wanted to wrap my presents with you guys and talk about what I got the girls and Dustin and my family, which means that I have to be like adamant they cannot watch the video. But I thought that it would be fun to like talk about what I got them because I've been doing a lot of Amazon stuff and I have an Amazon store and I add everything. Actually, if you want to see what I got, a lot of them, there's stuff in my Amazon store. So there's links in the description always to that, but also just other things that I bought for other people too, I thought would be fun. So I'll go through and read what you guys say in the comments at the end and we'll talk about that. All right, so found these fun guys. This one's a reindeer with like red sparkle antlers. Oh my gosh, so cute. Man, the dollar store, you can't make this for $1. I mean, you could try, but like, no, you probably couldn't, because it's got pipe cleaners on it. It's got little pom-poms. It has these little sequin, or I'm blanking on what this is called, but it's like green, sparkly, and then like felt, and they're really, really cute. So I'm gonna put one on while we do this, because I'm wearing my Mickey vintage sweater. I'm pretty sure it's vintage because it's from the thrift store, so I thought that would get us in the season. But then this guy is just a little elf. He's got sequins. He's got more sequins. He has bells. You could cut the bells off if you really wanted, but I wouldn't. They're too cute. So you got this guy, which he kind of has a hard time standing straight up, but I think that once we put some ears on him, he will definitely stand up just fine. So I intended to have my little black ears out that I get on Amazon for like really cheap, so that we could cut the ears off, which you guys have seen me use on like the hats and stuff, but I didn't grab those. So just be known that you can get those little ears that we always use, cut those off and put those on here. Super simple, super easy, but I will add those ears to my Amazon store. I don't think I have them. So basically on my Amazon store, it's just stuff I've already bought on Amazon, and I add it to the store, so you guys can find all the stuff that I use in my videos, or you can find stuff that I recommend, stuff like that. But it will be, I'll put those ears in there. I don't think I have those ears in there, but you usually have to buy like 10 pairs. So if like your whole family's going, or you want a different pair for every day, depending. So I didn't even look at myself. These are interesting. These are fun. I'm not sure these are as cute as I thought they were. Let's try this one on. So we're gonna start with just using pre-made headbands. Obviously you can use a headband and do all this and stuff, but I just wanted to get crazy with some of these and make them really fun. So a couple different ideas I have for the ear portion of these. I didn't look at myself again. These ones are a lot cuter. I actually think that, well, I don't think they're cuter, but they sit better on your head. These ones are like straight up and down, like literally straight up and down. They're super big. They don't look big in real life, but then when I put them on my head and I look at them in the video, they're super tall. I don't know if I'd wear these to Disneyland, but hey, let's try this one on and see what that looks like. So you guys might go to your local Dollar Tree and see if they have this stuff, and you can decide which ones you like. This one's pretty cute too. So I'm trying to think which ears I want to put on. So they also have these Snowflake Ornaments. And we did these last year. We did snowflake ears, but we did them with smaller. This one I'm kind of going big with, okay? Because Christmas is big, Christmas is gaudy, Christmas is fun. So I want to go big with them. And then, so there's 3 different types of ears we're going to be doing here, okay? So we've got ornament ears, which we also did a couple years ago, I think, where we put the ornaments on, okay? Big, we're going big. I was waiting to see it in the computer. It looks interesting. They also had these, but so snowflakes, which we will cut a portion off of them. I'm not sure how well these will cut. These are huge, but I think they'll cut. They're like styrofoam, and then they have like a little plastic, like mock crystals on them. You could put your own crystals on them too. And then they had this garland. I love when the packaging says what it's called, so I don't have to remember what it's called. I was gonna say garland, so I was gonna be right, but usually I'm wrong. They have this wire sparkle garland, which has little wire in it, so it's very flimsy, but I'm gonna show you how we're gonna fix that. They have it in gold, and they have it in silver. I think they had it in green too, so the thumbnail was kind of like the green garland. So I'm gonna open those, and we'll get started on the craft, and I'll tell you about a couple of these things that I have sitting here. I also pulled out the ribbon just to let you guys know, like, the way we made the bow last week for this guy would work perfect on some of these. You could add this bow onto the front of these if you want them to be more like Minnie Mouse rather than Mickey Mouse. And then once again, they have the burlap dollar store. I think I'm gonna actually use this time because I didn't use the dollar store ribbon. I used my own ribbon last week, but I'm gonna use the dollar store ribbon. This is a 100% dollar store craft minus the glue. So then there's another way that you can do the ears, which is using my template, which I have my template cut out of really hard cardstock because I use it a lot. I used to. I haven't made Mickey ears in a long time. And then you can use craft foam. So this is, I believe they have craft foam at the dollar store, but this is not from the dollar store. That's what made me remember to talk about this one. These are sticky back, and sometimes I've been able to find them, and this is glitter. So depending on what your dollar store has, they might have that. Okay, I'm wearing the jingly ones, and all you hear in my ears is jingle. Okay, so let's get started. These are not going to take us very long, but I do have to figure out which ones I want on which. I think I'm going to go with these ears for this pair. I think maybe the snowflake ears because the hat has a snowflake on it. You could also iron something cute on here if you wanted to step it up above that. And then I think I'm going to nix the gold just because I'm going to show you on the silver. And then I think I'll do the ornaments. Ooh, I'll do the foam on this one and the ornaments on this one, just because this one is a little bare. And the bow. I think I'll do the bow. Ooh, I don't like that mixture though. I don't like this bow with these ornaments. I think I'll do the bow on this. Maybe. We'll see. I'll put the bow on something, but this does need it needs a bow for sure. It just might need a different bow, not the burlap bow. So many decisions. Okay, so starting with this guy, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay the ornament right on, you guys are kind of far away today, so I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I want these to actually look like ornaments, so I want you to kind of be able to see this little guy. You don't have to, you can put this backwards if you want, but I also think that this is gonna help me put it on. I gotta make sure this is the front. This is the front. This will actually help me adhere it. So I'm gonna cut off the little thingy-mabob, this guy, okay? And then we're gonna do the same thing we did last week, except I got my E6000 actually open before the video. So we're gonna do the hot glue just so that it holds while we're ready for it. I think I need a new glue stick. I'm ready for that one. So I'm gonna do like a 2-point tack it with hot glue so that it stays in place. And then I'm gonna go in with some E6000 and make sure that they're good to stay. These are actually really cute. Okay, I'm gonna teach you guys a tip. Perks of being here, I can teach you guys tips. When you're putting a new glue stick in, you put a little tiny dab of hot glue on the end of your glue stick and then you stick it in. That will make the glue stick stick together and then you don't have that awkward like thing that happens when they're not. Okay, so I'm gonna stick some glue here, stick some glue here. This one worked much better because I actually have a glue stick in my glue gun. And then I'm gonna tack him on there. And then I noticed when I picked these ornaments, they're a little different size because they're not the same. So just make sure you get the right size ornaments. We used the one that was the same size as this one last week, and then I guess I only bought one of these guys, so I didn't have exactly the same size ornaments. So even though I'm using a low temp hot glue gun, this one's taking a little longer to dry. I don't know, these are kind of fun. I think I might wear these if I go to Disneyland during Christmas time sometime. I'll add these to my many Christmas ears that I have. Because we've made Christmas ears for the last 2 years, so I've got quite a few. I should make a little collection. I should make a Mickey ear tree, for Christmas, and put all the Mickey ears I've ever made on the tree. That would be cute. Look at how many good ideas come from this. Okay, so now that they're kind of on there, they're a little flimsy. This one's kind of heavy. I'm gonna let him dry sitting like this, and then we'll get back to this one. And then we're going to put some E6000. So if you missed last week why we use hot glue and E6000, E6000 actually will hold it for reals. Although this is fabric, the ornaments are not, so the hot glue is not going to hold it together. Put some E6000 on there. I'm going to do that right now just to show you guys for real because we were going to try last week but it didn't work. So I'm going to throw some E6000 on there as well. E6000 actually makes it stay. The hot glue just helps it stay for the moment so that it's easier to work with. That's why we use hot glue. You don't need a lot of E6000. E6000 goes a long way. And these ones are so flimsy because the fabric is like bigger than the headband. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna cut the fabric on the bottom of the headband and hot glue it down to the headband a little tighter than the manufacturer actually did, so that the ornament stays. I knew that was gonna happen. My hot glue gun was not wanting to stay on the table today. He's being defiant. I think I need to name all of my hot glue guns because they're annoying. What do I want for Christmas? I think we talked about that last week. So in my Amazon store, I've added everything that I actually want for Christmas to give people who are actually getting me things ideas. They can look at my Amazon store, because a lot of it is stuff that I bought, and then a lot of it is stuff that I find on Amazon and I'm like, this is so cute, so I add it to my Amazon store. You'll notice I like black and white stripes, and I like floral, and there's a lot of stuff in there that is black and white, for like black and white stripes and floral. Okay, so this one we're gonna do just foamy foam. I'm gonna double layer the foam. So actually this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put this on here. Do I have a pen? I do have a pen. These are Frixion pens, guys. If you guys don't know about Frixion pens, this is not sponsored by Frixion at all. I love these pens. I'm obsessed with them. They erase, and they're amazing. They don't look like erasable pens, but they don't erase with like erasers. So what I did was I traced 2 of these on here, and I'm gonna cut them out. This is the sticky back foam, okay? So my printable template is on my blog, antiquetay.com. I feel like I'm just sending you guys 500 million different places. We got Amazon store, so anyways, the Frixion pens are in my Amazon store. We got my blog that we go to. I like to send you guys to all the fun places where I keep everything. So plus you guys always ask where I get things and what I'm using, so I want to make sure that you guys know exactly where I got things and what I'm using. I think this is, I just grabbed the template out of the box. I'm pretty sure this is the foam template. So these are going to be a little bit smaller than my regular ears, because I have part of the template is the foam piece, part of it is the sewing, and part of it is the fabric cutting piece. So I think I grabbed the foam template. These are really small. So what I'm going to do to double these up is I'm going to pull the backing off. I'm probably not going to finish these ears in this video because I do want to get through all of them. Maybe I'll finish them during the talking part of this video, but I do want to show you guys exactly how we do all this. So I've got 2 pieces of sticky. We want these to be pretty thick, so this is why I'm doing it. You could cut this out of the thick foam too, but I was trying to keep this down to the really simple. So I layered them together and they're stuck together. And then I'm gonna double layer them again with the glitter, just that way the ears are nice and thick. I'm going to pop a little bit of hot glue right on the edge of this guy, okay? I think I'm gonna actually combine the 2 ears together, the 2 wire ears and this one, to give you guys 2 different ideas. So I'm just gonna pop this onto there. Then I'm going to do that all again for another ear, but right now we're going to make 1 ear. Of course I did it right where the staple was. That's okay. Mistakes means it's handmade. Okay, so then I'm just going to cut around these guys. The reason why I do like to use this not so thick foam sometimes is because the Cricut can handle this thin foam. It can't handle the 1/4 inch foam. The Maker might be able to, I haven't tried, but the other foam that we've used in our past Mickey ear videos is too thick. So I used this format when I was teaching you guys how to use your Cricut to make Mickey ears. So I'm just gonna cut that again. So now it's a sparkle ear. So you didn't have to use green for the inside, but I thought it would be cute because it's Christmas. But then I'm gonna do that again on the other side. Just gonna pop some hot glue. You don't have to be perfect with this because it's foam. When you do this with fabric, you do have to be perfect because the hot glue will show through the fabric. But if you're doing it with the foam, you don't have to be perfect with your hot glue because you can't see it. Okay? So this is what I'm gonna show you in a second what I meant, and I might even use the gold garland because I think that might be really, no, I think I'm gonna use the silver. So since I cut these a little too small, I used the wrong template for this. I'm gonna go in and show you for a second what I was gonna do with this originally, but then I'm gonna do something different with it. So originally I was going to do like a few different layers because this wire is super thin. It's like, it's not thick and sturdy at all. So I was gonna take a few different layers and I was gonna start twisting it together to make it kind of sturdy. And I wasn't really gonna care too much about the size until I got together. Perks of getting this from the dollar store, it was $1 for all of this. So I don't have to be too conservative with the product because I don't feel like I'm wasting $1 million if I ruin it. Can I turn my Mickey ear template into an SVG? I tried, but it was difficult with the dots on the bottom. I want to have my maker cut the fabric for me. I didn't even think about turning it into an SVG, Jillian. That's amazing. Yes, I'm going to turn it into an SVG before you know it. I'm going to do it because then I could do each different one in a different layer and you guys can choose which layers you want to cut. Oh my gosh. Awesome. I definitely was going to show you guys how to do it with the maker, cutting the fabric with the maker, but I am going to turn it into an SVG. That's an amazing idea. Jillian, you're a rock star. I love you. Jillian is one of my patrons and she has Jillian's Pixie Shop on Etsy. So what I was gonna do was I was just gonna do this and I was going to tack it down, which I could still do, and I was just gonna tack it down like a Mickey ear, but they're still kind of flimsy. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna line this around. I gotta go to Disneyland. These are freaking cute. Okay, this is what I do. Every year I make Disney Christmas stuff, and I'm not even going to Disneyland, and I'm like, what the heck? I have all this cute Disney stuff, and I never go. I've been one time during Christmas, and Landis, who is now going to be 11 on next Tuesday, was like 1. Was she? Yes, she was 1. That's the last time I've been during Christmas. I think it's time, right? So, spoiler alert, we're actually going to Disney World this year, so we probably won't be going to Disneyland at all this year. But I'm super excited because I'm going to be kicking up the Disney Mickey ear videos and stuff because I'm going to be making stuff for everyone. And of course I have to film it so you guys can see it. Okay, is that not the cutest ear ever? And it's $1. And you could cut vinyl to put whatever you want on here. Whatever you, oh my gosh. Okay, but you know what? These are cute in hindsight, okay? But when I put them on my head, they were so big. So I might put them on that. So let me put them here. I'm going to look in the computer because that's all I can see myself through right now. So where would I put this ear? Like right here. I'm going to see what it would look like. It is definitely, I think it's cute. These antlers, I think these antlers are just too straight up and down. Kind of driving me nuts how straight up and down they are. They should definitely be more like right here. That's how antlers are supposed to be, I think. I don't know. I have some other ones I got at Hobby Lobby. These things you can also get at other stores too. Hobby Lobby carries a lot of really cute ones. We did the ones last year that actually like sing when you press the button, and all that good stuff. So I think I might put them on this guy, except they're silver and his bells are gold. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Christmas is the only time you can mix silver and gold because there's a song about it. So I think I'm just going to do it, okay? Because there's a song about it. So even though silver and gold sometimes doesn't go well together, since the song says it does for Christmas, I'm going to put them on here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, oh my gosh, it's so cute. So I'm going to put them on there. Okay, so this guy's getting a little in the way because it's got like a bar in it. It's getting in the way of my flow of the Mickey ear. So I might have to cut the Mickey ear a little bit different shape. It's got like a little bar that's sticking out of it. Getting in my way. So that way it'll sit a little bit more flat. on the back. It's not flat, but before it was like curving and it was making a big space. So I think I'm just gonna do that. So now we have two different types of Christmas ears that you can do from the dollar store. We've got the ornaments and we've got the foam and garland, which I'm definitely in love with. I'm so in love with this. This is so cute. You guys know because you're here. I was going to say you don't even know, but you do know. Look how cute. And then because this thing's flapping, I'm going to give it a little glue. And hot glue works great with foam and fabric, so you don't even need E6000 for this guy. Foam, like, a little bit melts with the hot glue, so it kind of, like, turns into, like, the glue. It, like, welds it. It's like welding. We're welding today, guys. When you use foam and hot glue, you're basically welding. Okay? So then we would do that again on the other side, and I will try to finish that while we're just chatting at the end. Then the next ear, which, you know what? I think I'm going to go with this one since this one's so gaudy anyways, and I don't want to ruin this one. I want to make this one perfect. I think I'm going to actually add these ears to that too because, oh my gosh, that would be so cute. Yeah, I'm going to do foam ones on this one as well. And I'm going to do this one. I'm not, so we're going to, don't even worry about this guy because this is going to be part of where we're going to do this. So what you want to do is you want to figure out how the curvature of the headband goes, and we want to get those pieces off. So I'm actually just going to break this part completely off. And because it's styrofoam, but it has plastic on it, I'm not sure how that's going to work out. So you can see that it's almost fitting now, but we probably need to cut like this off and this one off. This is almost like a let's try it. I'm not really sure. Okay, so now the curvature fits pretty good. This is the front, okay? So all we gotta do is tack it literally onto this pair of tacky ears, but hey, you might love this. People, I think it's fun. That's the best part about Disneyland is you can look like this and nobody cares because you look freaking cute. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some glue on all of the parts of the snowflake that touch the headband. And then I'm also gonna put some glue on this ear, and that's gonna kind of like hold the headband on. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? I don't know why my hot glue is not drying fast today. But I put glue here, and then I put glue on this part and held it on, and then I'm gonna put some glue back here where you always wanna glue the pieces that are touching each other, but where you can't see the glue, okay? So you've got glue here, glue there, and then you can go in the back and reinforce if there's any spots that need it. But these actually are really light because they're foam, so they don't even need a ton to hold them on. But once again, we're using our low temp glue gun. When is Tay gonna actually get a hot glue gun? Then we would do the other side exactly like that. I feel like these ones need to be completed so we can actually see what they're gonna look like, because I don't think you guys are gonna wanna do them if you don't know that they're actually cute, okay? Plus these ones took me, what, 2 seconds? You guys could make these like today. I wish I would have thought of this earlier. You know what, guys? You don't even need to cut the bottom one off. Look you didn't even need to cut that off. You just need to cut the top one off so that he can fit on there, okay? So don't cut the bottom one off. I made that mistake for you, so you don't have to do this. Okay, so then make sure, oh, look what I did. And you guess you probably shouldn't have even cut that one off. I don't know how I fit it on there, but it fit. So I put it on the front, and then the ear, like the ear in front of the snowflake, but the snowflake in front of the antler. So I think that's really, really cute, okay? So this one I might want to do different though, because the snowflake, or that little pom-pom guy is in there. I don't know. These ones are just gonna be, I would definitely wear these at Disneyland. That's all I'm gonna say. At Disneyland only. I don't know why else you would wear these, obviously. So I'm gonna tack these on here. But you know what? I actually pull my Mickey ears out for Christmas time, and I wear them around the house because a tradition my family does, which we started 2 years ago, and it's turned into like the most fun thing ever. And everyone looks at us like we're crazy, but once we start playing it, people are having so much fun. My mom gets all of the hats from the dollar store or wherever she finds them. She finds like the craziest Christmas hats she can find, or ears like these, and she'll find things like this. We're actually going to try to make some this year, but so I'll pull these out for this game this year because it'll be really fun. But everyone wraps, so you either have everyone bring a funny hat or someone brings a bunch of hats like my mom has done. But this year we're actually having people bring a funny hat or a handmade hat. You wrap them all, so everyone wraps them, and then you do it like a white elephant. So they can be stolen, they can be, you don't know what you're gonna get. So some of the guys open up these really gaudy girly hats, and then they have to wear them until it gets stolen. So then half the time people are like begging for someone to steal the hat. And then by the end, everyone's wearing a really fun hat, and then you take a picture. I actually have pictures on Instagram of us all wearing one from last year, so I'll post pictures this year of us doing it. But I just want to give you guys that idea because it's such a fun and easy and cheap game, and I think I love these. I think I love these. These are huge. Okay, I'm gonna finish wearing. Since we finished this one, I'm gonna wear this for the rest of the time. So I think I showed you the 3 styles I wanted to show you. The foam, the ornaments, this. You can obviously use the black ears from the cheap ears and just cut those off. You can also just do like the regular ears like we always do and put them on headbands like this. I know you guys are always, I added headbands to my Amazon store, but the ones I used to get at Joann's are no longer available. I don't know why. I still have a bunch left over because I bought like a ton back when they had those for $1. But the dollar store has these really cute, already done, like embellished ears all the time. Different seasons, they have different types of them. They have Easter ones, they have all those kind of things. So you can always make Mickey ears like this from the dollar store. But you can also do the sewing or the no-sew version or all that I've done on my channel. So I'm going to finish these while we do our live chat just so that they're actually done, but we also do our hangout. Not sure how that's going to go. But I wanted to show you guys some stuff before I start reading your comments. I've got pop-ups going on my computer of telling me to update and stuff. They are cute, huh? Okay, so I'm gonna wear these for the rest of this. Okay, so Nora said, that's awesome, we kind of do that and have to make our own. I think we need to incorporate the white elephant attribute to it. Yes, so that's the most fun part. And then we even thought about like doing, and I don't know how complicated you want to make it, because sometimes making things complicated makes it less fun, but we thought about having to everyone pull like a Secret Santa, or like you make a hat specifically for someone. This would only work if you are doing this with like a party where you know everyone who's going to be there and there's not going to be like random people who pop in and stuff. But you could do like a specific hat you make for that person, and then as you're white elephanting, you're trying to figure out which one was actually made for that person. But that's just complicating it, and it's always fun. And I always end up with all the leftover hats. Like people don't want the hats at the end of the night, so I have like a huge box of Christmas hats. So I wear those, like I wear those when I decorate. I was wearing antlers when we were decorating, I think, but I wear those like when we're watching Christmas movies or just whenever. I would always try to put on a different hat because it's so much fun. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys a couple things that I'm excited about. One, if you're my $10 patron and your address was updated and all that, we are working on finishing up our ornaments. I just wanted to show you guys what I did, give you guys an idea for DIY ornaments. If you guys aren't a patron or you don't care about this, I just want to show you how I did this. I got wood and I ironed on my little logo for the season. I have a different logo every day, it seems like. And then I made different sayings like "Baby, it's cold outside" or "Oh Holy Night." And then I got these Mickey keys on Amazon, which people saw this on Instagram and were dying and wanted to know exactly where I got the keys. I did have to buy a 50 pack. I don't know if you can buy them one at a time. So yeah, you'd have to buy 50. They're a reasonable price, but obviously when you have to buy 50, they're not that reasonable if you just want one key. So, but our patrons are getting something like this with the key on it, and that is going to be the ornament. They're also getting my Christmas card. We made an anti-tay Christmas card, which you'll be getting I'm super excited. I just have to show you guys because I'm super excited. We've been working on these for a couple weeks, and you also get a letter that talks about some fun stuff and all that good stuff. But I have been talking about my planner club that is going to be starting soon, and it's one of our patron tiers. It's going to be opening up probably next week, but you won't get charged until January 1st, I think. It's going to be $5 to be a part of the planner club, and I'm working with really, really talented Etsy designers that do printable planner stickers and tons of fun stuff, and we're going to try to release to you like over $100 worth of free printables every month for $5. But I have been, so this is the bullet journal I'm using right now, and what I'm doing right now is I'm watching every bullet journal tutorial there is online. I'm learning the bullet journal like the back of my hand before I even teach you guys how to do it. But I have this like mock bullet journal that I like sketch everything in, and it looks horrendous, but I tell you, when I go into my new bullet journal, it's gonna look amazing. I'm super excited. I'm gonna do a video on why I'm choosing the bullet journal. Yes, my free printable planner will come out because it's already ready and scheduled and all of that. However, from the time I shot the free printable planner to the time that I learned about I've known about bullet journaling, but I finally converted to bullet journaling. It is my new obsession, and I'm gonna do a whole video on why, but just know that it's awesome. So we are gonna be doing a lot of stickers. I didn't grab them to show you guys, but we're gonna be doing a lot of stickers to help you bullet journal if you're not creative. And we'll also be doing stickers to help you if you're just a planner girl, because planner girls are awesome. So I wanted to talk about this company that actually reached out to me, and I'm in love with them, but I wanted to give you guys a heads up on a couple things that I've seen since I started with this. I'll also be doing a couple more videos talking about this. This is from personalplanner.com. This is a bullet journal. So this is all just a bullet journal, and I designed it with different types of bullets. So I did a grid, I did a reverse grid, I did dots, and I did reverse dots, just so I can sample every piece of it. I ordered it like that. So I got a bullet journal completely from them, but then I got a planner completely from them. So if you're a bullet journal girl or you're a planner girl, the website is really cool. I obviously did this one custom. I did this one semi-custom. I used one of their covers that they already had just because it was cute, and I put Auntie Tay on it. And then this one, I put our last year's family, I put this year's family fall photo, and I put last year's family fall photo on the back. So there are a couple things I wanted to note. If you're a planner girl, if you're a bullet journal girl, this website's amazing. I'm actually still waiting. They've got a coupon code coming for me, so you guys are just kind of getting like a sneak peek. You guys will see like my overview of all of this. I just wanted to share it with you guys, just because I love you guys on my Thursday morning crew. But this planner, I intended for it to be a monthly planner and a weekly planner, and have bullet journals in the back. So I did all the back pages as a bullet journal. Okay, so it's like the best of both worlds. But I didn't realize that because I accidentally chose not to put a month in there, I didn't get the monthly spread. So just be careful when you're actually designing it to make sure that you finish it exactly how you want it. I didn't realize that I took the month out of it, which I was super bummed about. But they do send you this fun little pocket. So like I have my Michael's Rewards coupons in there and stuff like that. But it's a really cool concept. So like each week you can, I chose the half being the schedule and the half being just aligned, so I could do my to-dos and my schedule. But it's really, really a cool concept. So these two concepts are what I'm kind of sticking with. Even though my printable planner is coming out, I'm sticking with these two ones. But if you do like my printable planner, go ahead and print it. It's free. It's free to everyone. But I'm really sticking with these two systems. The pre-made bullet journal in the back, party business in the front, party in the back. That's what we're gonna call it. And all the party. Like if you're just ready to go and be creative, or even not creative. I was trying to convince my husband that bullet journaling is something he needs to learn to do, because actually the creator of bullet journaling is a man, and it's very functional. So I'm gonna go into all that later. Just wanted to show you guys the sneak peek of the bullet journals, talk about the bullet journal club, or it's just the journaling, it's the planner club. So it's whether you're a bullet journal or planner girl, it's gonna work for both of you. Okay, so, all right, let's chat. I'm gonna read your guys' comments and I'm gonna finish these. So they're already discounting it $130. I don't know what we're talking about. We saw the maker at Walmart today, $269.99. I can't sew, that's why I didn't get it. The wood one. I love messing with wood, but I just don't know where to get them at. So I'm pretty sure you saw the maker at Walmart and it was discounted. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. So that would be a $30 discount. I'm wondering if because like with taxes it's going to be like $300 or something. I don't know. I honestly have no idea about that. So let me know if you guys have seen it at Walmart for a discounted price. If that's the case and they're selling it at Walmart for discounted price, they might be starting to do coupon codes pretty soon. Don't know about that, but we'll find out. What is a bullet journal? You forgot to say, I want one. No, that's an elf quote if you didn't know. So I will go into the bullet journal in all the bullet journal videos. Please, you guys will be so annoyed with bullet journals or you'll be obsessed like I am. But there are a couple people I follow. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about everything. Basically, it's a blank journal. It's such a simple concept, but it is amazing when you wrap your mind around it. It's kind of like you feel like you're like, am I being like scammed because I'm just being convinced to use a blank journal, but it's really not. There's actually a whole system that goes with it. There's like a reason behind it and all that. So I'm actually going to prep 4 ears for this one because I'm going to do ears on the hat as well. Because I think the hat is where it's at. That's actually the one I want to finish. Good morning, so cute. I'm in Sacramento and would like to know if you ever do any local craft groups. Charday, yes, I don't, but I want to. I'm actually in my Patron group on Facebook. There's a ongoing post that says where everyone is from, and people who are there are constantly updating where they're from. And the reason I have that going is because once I get like 20 or 30 people in one area, I'm going to start doing some fun live events, whether it's having a live, you guys coming and being a part of one of these, whether it's just getting together and hanging out and crafting, whatever, whether it's you being in a part of a business and you being one of my patrons and me helping you out. Yes, so I don't know if that really answered your question, but go ahead on my Patron group, that's 1, 2, I prepped too many ears, but that's okay. I don't need this one. If you go in my Patron group and you comment on that, once I get enough people in the local area, I'm going to start launching. Obviously in my local area, it's going to be easier because then I don't have to go anywhere. But if I have like 100 people like in Texas or whatever, for sure, I'm going to try to go and like hang out with you guys and do something fun and do like some type of event. I think that will be super fun and super awesome. And actually, one of the things with my Patron group is, since it funds me to do fun things like that, that's one of my tiers like goals, is to be able to like get together with my patrons and do fun things all around the country and stuff like that. So I hope that I'm an Access member, so I can't use your coupon code. Yes, you can. You should be able to use my coupon code plus your Access code, guys. My coupon code does not work on machines, so if you're trying to use it on a machine, that might be why you think that you can't use it. But you can use my coupon code plus your Access code. So anytime you guys want to get the best deal, you want to click my link that says get the best deals, because that's my blog. It's not like a secret place. It's just taking you to my blog where I update the latest deals. So then with the deal, it might or it might not be able to allow you to use a coupon code with it, but you should be able to use your Cricut Access code plus the MTT code and it would be 15% off plus free shipping for my code, and then it would be another 10% off for Access, and then it would be, so like if you're waiting on the mystery boxes, my code plus the Access code definitely works. So plus the deal. So it should work. You just must be trying to use it on a machine, because I'm not sure if that's what you're meaning. I love those you're wearing now. Yeah, so these are my ones that I wasn't so sure about, but I'm wearing them now, and I think that they're super fun. Hey, from North Carolina, I can't believe I'm finally getting to watch you live. First video, Auntie Tay. I went yesterday to get the supplies for Mickey and Minnie ornaments. Now you go and make me go back today. Yeah, sorry guys. That's the best thing about doing dollar store videos is you guys know you can go and get like all the supplies at the dollar store and make them. So, yeah, I intend to share like what you guys need before the video, but this one I was like, I just gathered like a ton of stuff from the dollar store and I wasn't even really sure, but I really love how they all turned out. So I gotta photograph these and put them on the blog so everyone can see them. How about a Christmas ugly sweater DIY from the Dollar Tree items? That's a great idea. Okay, you're adding more ideas. So I'm gonna get my handy dandy bullet journal out, and on my page that talks about ideas for live videos, I'm gonna put that ugly dollar store. How about dollar/thrift store? Because then we'll get the sweater from the thrift store and the stuff from the dollar store. So that way it's super cheap. Oh, that's so genius. You guys, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Okay, so ugly dollar store sweaters plus thrift store. Because it's hard to find sweaters at the dollar store. I don't think they have them at the dollar store, honestly. But we could maybe piece one together out of flour. What is the funny stuff that they have at the dollar store that you always know they have at the dollar store and you're like, I gotta get that, they have it at the dollar store. I know batteries. They always have batteries and they're not the best batteries. I want to make a small business from crafting when I get my Cricut, which I already ordered it, but I'm so confused on where to start. Anything will help, please. And then Addie said, Gara, I think is your name, or Gara, start with watching a bunch of Tay videos. It, for me, started. So, yes, I would love to go into all the details of what you need to do, but I've also already done that on all my videos. So, did I cut too many again? I got one. No, I'm good. Okay, so yeah, that is one of the reasons why I do all these videos, so that anyone who's just starting out can go back and watch all my old ones. I'm going to actually work on getting them all into perfect playlists for you guys too, so you guys know exactly where to start for beginners. And then a lot of the times I hear like, this went way too fast, I don't understand what's going on. It's because a lot of my like inspirational videos are for people who know how to use the Cricut, and then I have basic instructional videos as well for people to learn the Cricut. And then where I learned was from the, obviously using the Cricut mostly, but the Cricut YouTube channel has a lot of those basic questions and where to start. So that's always super fun. Snowflakes look nice for the Santa hat. Yeah, I think that they would be cute too, but I really am obsessed with this ear right now, and I think that I need that in my life on that hat. I homeschool too. That's great. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4, and my youngest, so I'm always reading these backwards, so I'm always reading your responses to each other too. My youngest is a type 1 diabetic. I homeschool my youngest too, and I really love crafting, so really thinking of opportunities. Cool. Okay, so if you guys didn't know, this has been my plan since my kids were little. I'm homeschooling Landis next year. I've always planned to homeschool during junior high, so she'll be a part of a lot of fun stuff, probably a part of some live videos and things like that. But yes, we're homeschooling for junior high, which when I made that rule a long time ago, junior high was only 2 years and now it's 3 years. So pray for me. But that also means we have an overlapping year because my kids are 2 years apart and they're going to be homeschooling at the same time. And one of my main goals for homeschooling was to get to spend those years with my one of my child's children, and getting some really awesome quality time with them, which will be awesome for Landis and me because both of our love languages, if you don't know what love languages are, I can talk about them if you want to know, but both of our love languages are quality time. So even though she's opposed to it, she's really not excited about being homeschooled, I think she's going to, in the end, really love it because we're going to get so much quality time. We're going to be sick of each other. And then we're also going to be able to do some really fun things. Like, plays softball, so she has a lot of her time taken up with softball, but she doesn't realize that being at school for 6.5 hours a day, or however long you're at school, she's missing out on a whole life that she could be doing other things, like drum lessons. She really wants to learn to play the drums, or guitar lessons, or just any of those other things. My kids both want to be in theater, and with our schedules and them being at school all day, we don't have time to be part of theater. So I'm really excited for them to kind of get to learn. And then if they want to continue homeschooling through high school, I'm totally cool with it. But my whole goal is to just like avoid the awkward junior high years where like they learn so much that they shouldn't learn from peers. They should learn it from like respectable human beings and stuff. But I feel like high school has so much more to be able to invest into. And junior high is just like kind of like babysitting. The school just kind of like keeps your kids alive and hopes for the best. But yeah. Good morning. So Jillian says, it's been great. I've had clients order from me because Tay has been doing videos of unboxing my ears and does shout outs like she just did. Yeah, so we talked a lot about this last week at the end, but business, my patrons' businesses are like my goal to keep strong. I love working with you guys and making sure that your guys' businesses are strong. Jillian is a prime example of someone who taps into the services that my Crazy Creators group offers. She sends me things that I unbox. She's constantly talking to me, so I'm reminded to talk about her business. So if you're one of my patrons and you have a business, do what she does. Pop on here, talk to me. I will shout your business out. I will make sure that you are who I'm referring people to if you make certain things. And she's been a prime example of like her $10 a month or whatever probably pays for itself, because that's what I do. I try to promote your business as much as I can. So to become a patron, there's a link that says become one of Tay's bays, and that will take you to the Patreon group, and then that walks you through like the different tiers. Next week 2 tiers will be launching. So there's going to be the planner tier, which is $5, and then there's going to be a new $12 tier, which gets you into the planner group and all the other tiers. So just be aware that those, if you're a $10 patron, there's going to be a new patron in town, a new tier in town, which is the $12 tier, which includes all of it plus the planner. So you can beat it, but if you're a planner girl and you love all the other stuff that we offer, I think I just used all my silver because I wasn't being smart about it. I could have definitely made them all closer together and fit them all on here. I'm sad. Okay, so I guess I'll finish this guy then, and then I'll just make the front. I really wanted to make this guy really cute. Maybe I'll make him something. I don't want to promise you anything because I probably won't finish it once the video is over. A Disney-themed tree, Disney-themed Christmas room. That would be awesome. I'm currently making some Christmas ears right now. Yay! Post them on Instagram so I can see them when they're done. I love seeing all of your ears. They're amazing. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. Let me make sure I comment on none of these. Can you turn your knee up? Okay, I'm to the top. I'm an Access member, so I can't use. Got it. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the bottom and read all the latest questions. I just bought my Cricut machine and will be shipped to the Philippines after 45 days. Hope to make some vlogs soon. Thank you for your tips. You're welcome. So how did you get it shipped to the Philippines? Does Cricut ship to the Philippines? Because I know that they have a hard time shipping to some countries, which they really, really need to fix. I know Australia is one of those countries that is missing out, which could be a whole nother demographic for us to work with, huh? Because then I could teach like a whole nother country how to use their Cricut. Come on, Cricut. Start shipping to Australia. What's the site you mentioned you got your journals from? It's personalplanner.com, but they are going to be emailing me a coupon code, so I would wait till you guys see that. So my Fitbit's telling me I need to get up and run around, which I have not been listening to him, and I've decided that I need to start listening to my Fitbit. Because, so you guys, does anyone have a Fitbit out there? I used to have one, and now I got this new one, and my mom got it for me, and I got this. I put this this is the strap, the floral strap that I got on Amazon. That's in my Amazon store because it's so cute. This actually makes me want to wear my Fitbit all the time because I'm like, it's so cute. But I have only been able to hit 10,000 steps 2 of the days. I was like, 10,000 steps, that must be super easy. Like, they probably set that goal and it's just one of those really easy goals. Like, I'm pretty active. No, I'm not. I am not. I don't know how to hit 10,000 steps every single day. I tried so hard yesterday, took the dog on a walk. I mean, obviously if I were to work out, like if I were to take a session to actually like work out, I probably would hit my 10,000 steps. But I just lived a normal life, an active normal life yesterday, and I didn't. I cleaned my whole office. I got pretty close. I got 8,000 steps yesterday. But okay, I cleaned the whole office. I made sure to like run to throw things into the garbage can. I walked the dogs. We stayed at the park for a little bit and I did like some running with them at the park. We did, I did like my normal, like I run and jog in the house when like it tells me to and stuff. I still wasn't able to freaking hit my 10,000 steps. I don't know how active y'all are if you're hitting it every day, but what the heck? So good tips, I guess. What are some tips for you to hit your 10,000 steps if you have the Fitbit? Because I am having a hard time with that. But I used to, when I first had my first Fitbit, so funny story is I still have it. I just need to give it to my husband because he actually wore it for like a year of my life. And so I ended up just like not wearing it. But I was able to hit my 10,000 steps, but I think it's because I worked out. And so like you don't realize how easy it is just to sit and do stuff. Like I'm literally not taking any steps right now. But it is really easy to hit those 10,000 steps if you work out for like half an hour a day. So maybe I should just start working out again. Duh, that's my whole goal in life, but it just doesn't, you gotta get addicted to it, and I'm not addicted to it right now, and I used to be addicted to it. I have never heard of Patron either until I saw it on another Auntie Tay video yesterday. Yeah, so Patron is kind of different. It's a different world, but I'm super glad that we started it because it's a super fun world. I wish we lived closer. I would love to come and craft with you. Yeah, so make sure but you don't have to be a patron to be in the Patron Facebook group. So at first we tried to just keep it patrons, but then we realized it was really fun to just have like everyone in there if they want to be in there. We do share stuff that our patrons get, and then like those people don't get them. But you can still be like a part of the community and stuff like that. There's a thread in there that you have to comment on to tell me where you're from, so that I can put together a list of like where most people are from. So when I get a good list of people together, I want to start crafting with some of my people. And so it'll be so much fun, don't you think? I think it will. Okay, so I finished these guys. So we have we kind of have 3 complete ones, but I feel like this one definitely needs a bow. This one definitely needs a bow. So these ones are really cute. These are so cute. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, we also have talked about doing a meetup in Disneyland, a once a year trip to Disneyland. I think we should do a Christmas Disneyland trip and plan that for next year. And I'll put it on my blog, like the days that I'm going to be there, and whoever can go, and that will be our annual like Disneyland Christmas trip. Although Halloween would be fun because Halloween does the half day, and so it's a little bit cheaper. If you go to, I think it's like, what is it, Mickey's costume party or whatever it's called. Ugly Hat Disney meet and greet. That would be fun, and we can do the hat game. But does it have to be ugly hat? I think it should be a tacky hat, because you don't want it to be ugly. You just want it to be fun, you know? So, let's see. Mystery Box December, LOL, is it coming out soon? Okay, so typically I don't know when the mystery box is coming out, okay? But they had originally planned to launch it on the 3rd, so they sent it to me already. But they told us that it's not actually launching until the 20th. So I will let you know that it is going to be out on the 20th. And yes, I will have a video up revealing what's inside of it. I cannot right now. But did I look in it? It's sitting over there. I didn't look in it. But I will let you guys know if it's a good one or not when I open it. But but they don't typically work like that. I don't typically know when the mystery box, nobody does. We don't, but right now, everybody does know that it's coming out. Melody knows, Ken knows, Lori knows. We all know because they sent it to us and originally had planned to launch it on the 3rd, but it's not launching until the 20th. So we actually got it like in December, or in November, and I was confused. I was like, what is this box? But then they told us that it's not actually coming out on the 3rd, it's coming out on the 20th. Just bought a Cricut 3 weeks ago. Now I have a 2-month-old. I'll get more use out of it, and your page has been amazing. Already made a onesie with your help. Yay! Yeah, so guys, I wish I worked with Cricut back when my kids were babies. They would have looked so cute all the time, and now they're in that stage where they dress themselves and they look, oh my gosh, I don't even know. There's no word for it. Some days they look cute. Some days they look homeless. Some days they look like they were dressed in a tornado. You never know. Oh, did I not grab the thin ribbon? Oh, you know what we're going to do though? We're going to do this. Because this I have leftover and it's festive. That's my mom's favorite word, festive. She uses that every Christmas when she's decorating. Everything that goes up, it's festive. I want Cricut to sponsor me too, life goals. So yeah, you can become a Cricut affiliate and work with them if you've got a blog or if you have something that uses the Cricut. In my How to Make Money with Cricut video, I believe I talked about that and how you can actually make money using your Cricut and promoting Cricut and stuff. So, can you do a pegboard DIY, please? These, yeah, I can do a pegboard DIY, but they're really simple. They're just, actually Landis made these. So they're just pegboards that I got at Home Depot. Where do I need to glue these? And I got scrapbooking paper, like a whole pack of scrapbooking paper, and foam squares, foam sticky squares, and I just stuck the paper on in a grid, and they actually fit perfect. I didn't even have to cut the paper. It literally fit 4x2 pieces of 12x12 scrapbooking paper. Guys, these are so cute. Wait until you see. But they... And then because pegboard drives me nuts, I don't like all the holes that you don't use. This is a really cool solution because it only pop holes in the spots that I'm actually using. So I hope that helped you, but that's basically all I did. I don't have a blog, LOL. Yeah, so if you don't have a blog or you don't have anything that Cricut can do with you, then obviously it probably wouldn't be easy to get sponsored by Cricut. But everyone can start a blog. And they're really fun. I finally made it to a live video. Too bad I'm at work. I love your videos. Well, have a fun day at work. I can't upload SVGs or fonts to my beta app. You should be able to. I don't know why. I know you did a for him and her Christmas gift ideas, but how about a kid or baby idea? So those are already scheduled to go up. There's kids, teens, babies, him, her. Yeah, so they're going up. So, but if you want to know something specifically, I'm going to tell you a secret. The Pinterest board is already on my Pinterest page. So everything I'm going to talk about in those videos is already on the Pinterest boards. So you can go to my Pinterest and find those boards. They're just called like best gifts for babies, best gifts for her, best gifts for him. They might be buried at the bottom, but they are there. So yes, I'm doing best gifts for babies, best gifts for teens, best gifts for kids. And they're just gift ideas, they're not best. There's a lot of other great ideas out there too. They're just gift ideas. But I can tell you right now exactly how many ideas are for each of them because I already have them ready to go. But love your sweatshirt. Did you make it? No, this is probably from a thrift store, and you can tell it used to have glitter on it, but this was actually, we had a tacky sweater party, and one of my friends brought like extra ones. This was one of the extra ones, and I was like, that is not tacky. I will wear that every day of Christmas season. So hand it over, and so I kept it. But yeah, you can tell it's very old because it looks like it used to have glitter on it. But you could make this. My app is on an Android tablet. It was the only one available to download. Yeah, the new one you should be able to upload. So I don't know. do you need a printer to use with the Cricut, and if so, what kind? No, you only need a printer if you're doing print and cut. Otherwise, you don't need a printer. But I would advise you to get a printer if you want to do print and cut, obviously, because you have to have it. But print and cut is really fun, and I'll be going into it a lot during the planner stuff. So I was going to tell you guys, see, you get all the dish at the end of the video if you hang out for this long, because they always end up like spilling the beans about all this stuff. Okay, looks like we have coming for you. Hold on, I uploaded all my old thumbnails, including my thumbnails that are coming up, so now I have to look through all of my thumbnails. We've got 26 gift ideas for teens, 24 gift ideas for kids, and I know there's a baby's one, and where's the baby's thumbnail? Just know, there's a baby's one. I'm just not sure how many babies ones there's going to be, but there's babies ones. So I told you I was going to show you these, and I need to show you them before we go. So you should make a stocking stuffer Pinterest board. That's what I'm having a hard time coming up with. Yeah, I was going to do a stocking stuffer ideas video too, but I didn't get around to that one. But I believe I do have a board. So I will organize those boards this week too, so you guys can find them easier. Did you do a video on type of print and cut you use? What I did a print and cut video. It's called How to Use Print and Cut and something, however many ideas using print and cut. But that one is a really helpful video. But I use a lot of different ones. Okay, is this the ones I was going to show you? All right, guys, what do you think? These are the ornament ears. I added the bow. We used just the pre-made little antlers. These are so cute. I'm like obsessed with how cute all of these turned out. These look like legit Mickey ears, because they are legit Mickey ears, minus the fact that I cut that off. I should not have even cut that off. But guys, you would go to Disneyland wearing these and people would be like, those are the cutest ears. And you'd be like, I made them all from dollar store stuff. I'm super excited about this right now. This is like, these are really, really cute. And I think last year we used Hobby Lobby headbands and they were like $5 each. And that would have cost like $15 to make all of these plus all the supplies. But I paid $1, $2, $3 for the headbands, $2. So this pair of ears cost me $3 to make. $3 plus the hot glue gun. So $1, $2, $3. This one cost me $1, $2, and then maybe this craft foam plus the other foam, a couple dollars, so like under $5 for this one. And then this one was the ribbon, so however much you want to do the ribbon for, and $1 because we use this. You could always use different stuff. You could use the dollar. Oh, I put the bow on backwards, but it would have covered these anyway. So actually I like it because then these are in the back, and that gives it a little festivity in the back as well as the front. Party in the front, party in the back for these guys. So then the ornaments were $1, headband was $1, bow, probably break it down to like just to be safe, $2, under $5, $3. I'm excited. This was so much fun and so affordable and so cute. I loved it. Okay, does Amazon ship to Australia? That's a great question. That would be a good question because I do have Cricuts in my Amazon store. So if you're from Australia and the Cricut is in the Amazon warehouse and the Amazon ships to Australia, you might be able to get Cricuts in Australia. Let me know if that works, because that is definitely where I'm going to start sending people to for that. But they're in my Amazon store if you want to know like where the Cricut is. Let me see if there's a Cricut maker on Amazon. I'm going to add it to my Amazon store right now, but I don't know if they do the Cricut maker on Amazon yet. Yep, they do. So they have the maker. Do they have the maker bundle though? Okay, I'm gonna add this right now to the influencer list. So okay, the thing about Amazon, this is how it works in America. Is this how it works in other countries? There's like warehouses everywhere. Like I don't know where these warehouses are, but pretty much the Amazon people can get it to me that day if I really needed it to. So the companies that work with Amazon ship their stuff to those Amazon warehouses. So if they're shipping stuff to the Australia warehouses, is that how it works? I don't know. But if that's the case, heck yeah, I'm gonna start sending you guys to Amazon for out of country ordering, because we need to get people in Australia doing fun stuff. So they do have the bundles. I'm gonna share the bundles. So the only thing is, my coupon code doesn't work anyways on the like the machines. So you're gonna get the same deal, I think, on Amazon as you will. But I'm gonna share my influencer. I'm gonna add them all to my influencer Amazon website, whatever, and yeah, I'm gonna add them all right now. What else should I add? What else? Is there any other fun things that I should add? I saw in the news yesterday that Amazon just opened a warehouse in Australia! So that just means that Cricut has to get their machines to the Amazon Australia warehouse. I'm gonna talk to them today about that. What other countries don't have an issue or have an issue getting Cricut stuff? Because we can figure this out. Loophole discovered. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna add all this stuff. So if you're in Australia, check out my Amazon affiliate page thing, that there's a link in every description, and click on those and see if you can order them. What? This might be revolutionary to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna make sure these like, so before I add something to my Amazon thing, I usually make sure it's Prime. There's been the Mickey keys were not Prime, but I did order those and got those, so I added them because I know they're from like a legit person and I love them. So I make sure that they have a lot of really good reviews. I make sure they're legit. I make sure they're a Prime thing, and I've either bought them or I love them, or it's something I bought a long time ago and I just loved it, that I wanted to share it with the world. So this is the Cricut Explorer Air 2 machine bundle with toolkit and seasonal designs for $259. I'm not gonna add that one. I'm gonna add the ones that I think are the best deal. So I'm gonna see if there's maker bundles on here too, and I'm gonna add those. But I added 2 different bundles, and then Cricut Maker bundle. Let's see what they have. No bundles yet. So, ooh, there's the Cricut Essentials Small Collection for Cricut Maker. That is a great bundle right there. It comes with all the blades, does it come with the rotary blade? It comes with the premium fine cut blade housing, the deep cut blade, the bonded fabric blade. There's a bonded fabric blade? I didn't know that. And why does it not show the rotary blade? Because the rotary blade comes with the maker. I'm guessing that's why. So I'm gonna add this to that. That's a good kit. Yeah, so I'll add more stuff there. I'm always adding stuff there every day. So I believe they do, and Amazon has the Cricut Air 2 for $193. Okay, so yeah, I think we found the loophole. Okay, so I think that's how you can do it. But check out my Amazon affiliate store, because that's where I'm going to add all the doodads and stuff like that you're going to want to get with it. Where's the cheapest place to get or order HTV? Just started making shirt and onesies. I also am adding stuff from Amazon on there too, but there's other companies, and I'm actually going to be doing a whole video on like where to order vinyl, where to order HTV, which is actually iron-on. The reason I don't like to call it HTV, and why Cricut doesn't like to call it HTV, is heat transfer vinyl. It's because people think that they can iron regular vinyl and it's going to work just like iron-on, and that's not the case. Iron-on is completely different. It has a glue on the back. You have to cut it upside down for that whole reason, and it's just not heat transfer vinyl. But I've ranted about this before. You guys probably know if you've watched everything, but I have a big issue with calling it HTV. So does Cricut. So I call it iron-on and heat transfer, or in vinyl, not heat transfer vinyl. I saw on the news yesterday, read that one. I think there is an Amazon with an AU, right? It wouldn't let me post the link. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe if you go to my affiliate store and then you click on it, it'll take you to the Australia one, but maybe it won't. I don't know. Do you make your own Christmas cards? This year, I have a Christmas cards video going up on how I do make my own Christmas cards. Very inexpensively with PicMonkey and Snapfish, although that one talks about Snapfish. I have started using Walgreens because when I need something right then and there, I upload it to Snapfish and then I send it over to Walgreens. Snapfish has really good deals, but you can't use them for local pickups. But Walgreens has good deals too, and you can use it for local pickups. So now I've started uploading my photos into Walgreens and Snapfish, and depending on which one has the best deal and how much time I have, whether I need it right then and there or I can wait a few weeks, I get it from Snapfish. I'm ordering a blanket for someone that has pictures on it. They wanted $20 on Snapfish for shipping. Plus I didn't hit it up on the good deal day, which I'm waiting for another good deal and free shipping. But Walgreens does it, and if you pick it up in store, it's free. So regardless, yes, if I do make Christmas cards and send them, which I've been very bad at for the last few years. I don't think I've sent Christmas cards in the last 3 years. I intended to, and I actually have some printed over there. I print them on Walgreens or Snapfish pictures, but I design them on PicMonkey, so I make them look all fancy, and then I hand do them onto some. But you'll see, there's a whole video coming out. It's coming out in a few days. I'm not sure exactly what day it comes out. I can show you. I can tell you though what day it comes out. It comes out the 15th. So next Friday will be how I make handmade Christmas cards. I know that's a little late, but it's a good one. And it doesn't just work for Christmas cards. It works for birthday invitations and stuff like that too. So you can do handmade cards for really inexpensive, and they look really fancy. So they look really cute, actually. They look super cute. So, so much fun. Snapfish, question mark? Snapfish is a photo website, and they offer about the same things as Walgreens. I really just love Walgreens because there's one on every corner, and their photo department's really pretty cool, and they offer really fun stuff, and you can get it in an hour depending on what you're ordering. But Snapfish is just a website that has photo stuff. You got blankets, you've got ornaments, you've got tons, mugs. Every year I usually get the grandparents something from Snapfish because it has pictures of my kids on it from that year. And 1 year, like I know a lot of people do calendars, but I do like mugs or blankets or ornaments or something fun, and I try to put that year's picture of the kids on there. So they have something from every year, and the kids have grown and all that. But my dad still uses his mug. It's a really good double insulated mug that we got from there. So I don't like to do it again if they're already using that, so I like to get something different. This year I think we're going to do blankets for the grandmas, and then for the guys there was something, and I can't remember. I think we got blankets for grandma and grandpa, and like there's cute little things that you can put on the blanket, like we love grandma, we love grandpa, we love this, we love that. You can even do like your own text and stuff on it and your own pictures. It's really cute. It's actually really, really cute. That's how I convinced my husband it would be worth it for me to buy the maker, because I'm planning to make all my kids' wall art when we redo their rooms. Yeah, so there's so many ways to like make sure that it's going to pay for itself. All you have to do is, well, I want to do a video of all the things you can make with the Cricut that you don't need to buy at the craft store or at like Hobby Lobby, even though I don't want to like say don't buy that stuff from Hobby Lobby because I love the stuff at Hobby Lobby. But or all the things you don't need because you have the maker. So I was like, I want to do a video on like just running around the craft store, but I don't want to like hurt the craft store by them not buying, like you not buying all the stuff and just buying the Cricut. But realistically, it's true. You don't need a lot of stuff when you get the Cricut. Okay, so I'm not sure how long this video is because I can't see that we started about an hour ago. So we are about an hour in, and I'm gonna get going because I've got stuff to do today, like every Thursday. But thanks for hanging out. We'll be back on Thursday. I might be back a couple other days going live to do some of those other ideas. I definitely want to do some of those stuff that I was talking about, and there's not that many Thursdays till Christmas. So maybe it'll look like a Saturday morning or something, because I have videos going up every Monday through Friday from here on out till Christmas. So there's no room for live videos. There's room on Saturday mornings and Sundays, but I'm not sure how much I want to do anything on Sunday. But Saturday mornings, maybe I'll get my kids in here and we'll do some fun morning crafts. So All right, I love you guys. We're gonna go. I got glitter on me. I got festivities on me. I love you guys.